It totally is teamwork. You know your role, and you do your part of the pie. We know that we're doing good because we see the results.
The Skyway Wave Attenuation Device project was an amazing project for me. I spent a lot of years, in the design and development of that project, trying to get the funding and the appropriate contracting methodology for it, and to finally see it come to fruition. And the best day that I've had at DOT was being able to snorkel those Skyway wads and be able to swim with all the fishes, see the different crabs and marine life that's there. It was just a really amazing day for me.
This intersection had needed to be improved for a long time. There's going to be a lot of growth in this area, and so taking out of the existing off-ramps and adding capacity to this area will help to get ahead of that growth. We had a whole lot of people involved in that. It was like a whole team effort, definitely a one FDOT effort.
I've done some bridges before, mostly over roadways. So I got assigned this project when I got here. It was challenging, big magnitude project. It's $160 million. So we're taking that 30% of the traffic from I-75 onto their own separate bridges and roads. So if you are going from Ellington to, say, Bradenton, you get on the ramp on the new bridge and you go on the auxiliary lanes. You actually never have to go on I-75. I've never done bridges of this magnitude before, so it's been a great experience for sure.
It's exciting to preserve the legacy of the bridge while connecting the past with the future, incorporating safety along with the functional needs of today. So some benefits to the local residents is use of this multi-use sidewalk. Residents can walk, they can run, they can make use of the park that's adjacent to this bridge. Just overall a benefit to the community.
The original intersection's what we called a partial cloverleaf. We replaced it with a dual teardrop roundabout design, so the bridge has a roundabout at each end. The big reason for the project was the volume of growth and the increase in level of traffic. We've seen significant increase in both truck traffic and vehicular traffic.
I-4 Wildlife Crossing project near 557, again, was another project that took quite a while to bring to fruition. The results have been just absolutely incredible and blown me away of how much wildlife are already utilizing that structure. There was nothing there before, and to see the amazing wildlife that are already utilizing the crossing there, getting herds of deer going through there, and all sorts of smaller mammals. So it'd be really, really amazing to finish out my career knowing that panthers and black bears will be able to utilize this crossing across I-4 and have the motorist safety there as well.
We're just finishing a diverging diamond on Clark Road, Sarasota. My approach is be prepared. You gotta be ready for it and make connections with our consultants, with our contractors, with our counties, with our other DOT offices.
So the legal department is very proud to acquire the land that's needed for these projects. For example, on I-75, we acquired the land that was necessary for the bridges as well as for the new intersections. If DOT can't get the land for these projects, then you can't build the projects.
Well, I was really excited to be on this project team because this is my bridge. I use this bridge 2 times a day, Monday through Friday, a little bit more on the weekend, and it just gave me an opportunity to make an improvement on a facility that I use all the time. And since the sidewalk's been opened, there has been numerous people using it.
The sidewalk is more than just a physical structure. It represents a safer path for pedestrians and the opportunity to connect the community.
Our programs help build a safety culture, which in turn reduces fatalities and injuries on our roadways, which gets us closer to our target zero.
Operation Spring into Safety, Southwest Florida's largest safety outreach event of its kind ever produced. We worked with more than 200 volunteers to put on the event back in April in Lee County. And by all standards, it was a great success, setting the stage for us to do it again this year in Manatee County. So we're looking forward to that.
So we now have over 80 helmet fitters just within our district. So this gives us an opportunity to expand our resources and reach more people within the district with events and outreach and education.
We've been holding, through the statewide workforce development program, events right around the state, hiring events, where not only us but our consultant and contracting partners could actually look for workforce.
Workforce Development was able to partner with District 7 and the industry for a one-day hiring event, whereas District 1 did get a win out of that situation. We were able to hire an amazing employee. In addition to that, some great ideas came after that event. Our very own Dana Collier made the recommendation, instead of bringing people to us, go to the people. So in 2025, we will be at the Strawberry Festival for yet again another hiring event.
We're also bringing in more interns into the department and promoting our consultant and contracting partners to do so by providing them the tools to do so, right? So that we can attract the talent. Now, whatever we do it for our communities, right? And what really matters is, for all the things that you deliver to your communities, is the feedback that matters. And this year, we've gotten kudos from multiple communities of how great we partner with them to make them successful.
I appreciate the innovative method that FDOT employed here to try and speed up the construction of this. I mean, if you think about it, we did this entire project between April and December of 2024. To see something get built that fast, I don't think government's done work that fast in a long time. It was a project that I think we can be proud of.
We have 13 projects here at Seaport Manatee that FDOT and Seaport Manatee partner together on. And some of the community impacts that we have here, we help to bring about 4,000 direct jobs and roughly about 42,000 indirect jobs to the community of Manatee County. So it is so impactful to not only the Southwest region, but to actually the whole state of Florida. They're always getting us the information we need when we have questions, and we're trying to work out those grant agreements, and we're making sure that we're helping their needs and they're also impacting the community, right? And how we can partner together and make that happen. I can't stress enough how easy they are to work with.
Currently, we have 85 grants throughout our 21 airports, equaling around $113 million. Some of those include economic development grants, such as the terminal expansions that we're having at Sarasota Bradenton International, Southwest Florida International, and Punta Gorda.
Honestly, it was just the teamwork with everybody from all of District 1. They all came in, and they just came in, and we're happy to be here, happy to help. A lot of them have done it and been through it. A lot of us have been on deployments, but it's something different when it's your own backyard.
It's amazing how great we responded to the impact of those hurricanes, how we worked together to help our communities recover. That, in my mind, is a great accomplishment.
No matter the challenge that's set before us, as FDOT employees and at FDOT state, we will find a resolution to solve the problem and bring the communities back to the way they were.
As far as the technology goes, it's a great tool for us, right? In ensuring we leverage that to provide the mobility options for our communities.
The Smart Work Zone is unique in District 1, and it may be within the state. This solution used an array of travel time sensors within the project work zone that were existing, along with some additional ones that we placed, along with the Smart Work Zone signs, the PCMS. And that information was transferred back to the Regional Traffic Management Center. And that way the operators there were able to communicate with traffic and provide them with real-time travel information.
It's a new innovative system. The federal government gave safety money to the DOT to initiate this program. And what it is it's an additional piece of equipment to use technology on movable bridges to make sure there's nobody on the movable span before the bridge tender opens the bridge. So it enhances the bridge safety. It gives the bridge tender an extra tool in his toolbox to make sure that no one's going to get injured or hurt when that bridge opens up.
So we've made tremendous progress in building on the great culture that we have, right? We've held multiple events that give the opportunity for our employees to engage with each other. Thanks to our Employee Benefit Fund Committee, they hold all these events that is great for our culture.
So a lot of challenges I've overcome is definitely being in a male-dominated industry. I've had to earn that respect and that trust for gentlemen who have, worked in the industry 20, 30 years, that they were mentoring me and guiding me, and then there became a mutual trust and a mutual respect. Not afraid to get my boots dirty, or my hands dirty, and they learned to respect and to trust me.
Specifically the work-life balance working here has allowed me to become a better bridge inspector. It's allowed me to just kind of take a step back and take more trainings and just become better at my career.
I feel like it's just suited to who I am. I feel like I'm pretty observant, and so when I go out there, I feel like I catch a lot of stuff, and it's kind of satisfactory to know that you're helping out the state of Florida.
Rotation program, which has been a great success, great participation, great involvement from all units.
2024 was the first year that we kicked off our rotation program here in District 1. We mimicked it off of the successful rotation that they did in District 4. I had the honor of being able to visit their graduation after doing their very first rotation, and it inspired us to start it here. It has opened up that possibility of them being able to step into a role that they may be better at. It allowed them to cultivate relationships with different people that they don't get a chance to work with every day. So I think that the program has been an honor to allow all of our employees the opportunity to be able to see things differently than what they do on a day-to-day.
I know the feeling of a close friend or family member not coming home from work. So that if I can be a small part of that to make sure that that does not occur, then that's the drive that I need to keep going every day. We want our employees to work safely. We want our employees to come home safely. And I know I'm not supposed to say this on video, but please guys, keep it simple, stupid.
2 words I would use as a reflection are teamwork and the resiliency of staff. Without the teamwork to make everything happen, we had a large work program, a lot of projects to put through, a lot of new initiatives to get off the ground. Teamwork from everybody in the district and throughout the state. And then in the middle of it all, to have 2 significant storms hit our district. Resiliency of staff to help our communities, to be there day in and day out and help the communities while still getting the regular work done.
I think District 1 is the best in the state. I may be biased, but we care about each other. We help out each other. We collaborate together. And mainly, we are like a family who look out for each other.